Dear Lee and David, I want to start this letter off by saying thank you. Thank you for being an example of God's love here on earth. Through your marriage, you have demonstrated to me how for better or worse, and for richer or poor, are not actually words, but actions. Lee, as you know, I was one of the first friends to meet David, and one of the 7 people who witnessed you guys say I do for the first time in 2008. You got married in no hairdo, no makeup, no big white dress, just us. You guys inspired me that day with your motto of it's not about the wedding, but it's about the marriage. You made me see that it's not what you have, but who you have it with that matters. You continue to inspire me over the years with your love, down to the fact that I remember you expressing your love of David to me, and at the end, I remember you saying, "You better get yourself a David." Now, y'all, maybe I took that a little too literal because 10 years later, I married a man named David. I don't think that's what you meant. What I didn't know back then was the level of what you meant about finding a David. But I learned what you meant by watching the two of you over the years. Dave is seemingly a shy person, but that joker ain't shy. He just has to feel you guys out first. I knew from the beginning his silence was his strength. He silently listens, but he keeps that head on a swivel because he's the protector of you and your kids. He provides balance to your life. This is why Ayana, you, and Aiden always have a smile on your face. And if anyone has ever seen the two of you dap each other up, they know that y'all partners for life. I tried that with David, it didn't work.
I know.
What I didn't know is that his love for you would expand to those around you. On your 35th birthday, we all went to DR. And as you know, I was going through a very rough transition in my life. I wasn't sure what was up or what was down. And Dave noticed it. So we all decided to go out on the beach for a day. And you and David went out into the water with y'all sexy selves. And then a few minutes later, you came up to me and you said, David asked if you could come out to the water. I was looking at you like you were crazy because you knew I can't swim. But you said, you sensed my hesitation, and you told me that David prayed for me in the water. And he wanted me to come stand in the water because he's always believed in the healing power of the water. Now, at this point, I was on the beach crying. So who cries in paradise? But I've never witnessed the David love. He loves you so much, Lee, that he pours that into people you love. But why would I expect anything less from the man that you married? You are the same person who came to my hospital bed when I was battling cancer and watched my hair fall out on the bed. And you silently sneaked it into your purse. You took it home, you put it in the Bible, and you prayed over it. You didn't tell me until a few years later. I was wondering why I was around here looking like Pocahontas, baby. But that's who the two of you are. That's who you are to me, as well as everyone else. You have been a lot of our strength when we needed you the most. I believe this is why God has blessed your lives in such an amazing way. The Bible says in Matthew 6:3-4, but when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that giving may be in secret. Then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. You guys are being rewarded today for your silent works. I'm thankful that I can say that I benefited from those prayers, and I witnessed how God really moves in some people. I can only pray that I've given you and my God babies the same love and energy in return. The two of you are a hard act to follow. So the rest of you in the room, if your friends don't pray for you in secret, you better get yourself a Lee and a David.